It actually is late night, Cat, because it is late night. We got a lengthy request. Oh, let's get to it. Hi, Aaron. Oh, no, this is follow up. Okay. Anonymous, da da da. I will change everything around. After college, earning a degree at a place, I moved back to my hometown to earn money to travel. I got a job at a place back in the hometown. I helped increase production and took on many responsibilities to where the boomer boss offered me a certain percent ownership of the firm. I was young at the time, and now as I approach a significant amount of time later at this firm, we grew significantly, multifold in terms of sales. I will not get into too much detail, but the boss was an absolute psychopath. Well, you did mention boomer boss. Psychopath was implied. Throwing tantrums for petty things out of your control, offered no real solution, but would hover over you, displaying his anger towards you that a thing broke. He tried to fight his employees who already had shit lives. He did nothing of value but gaslight and make the work culture feel like you were in a concentration camp and he was the SS. I have a question. Why'd you stay there multiple years? I just got to know. Wasn't there any other jobs? His antics did not increase production, but made everyone hate an already awful job. This environment, his behavior was far worse than I'm describing to you, but you get the point. I don't need to ramble on. Yep. Micro FU fund. There's, like the old people get the flu vaccination, right? That's to anticipate getting the flu. You guys need a micro FU fund to anticipate having a boomer boss because they will lie and they will act like little fucking children. Not all of them, but you'll run into, everyone has their psycho boss and you should have 6 months living expenses. So the second there's any fuckery, say, get fucked, I'm out of here. The worst of it was me being in that position, increased production multifold and working far harder than him with the agreement of bonuses. At the end of the year, the bonuses were a fraction of the agreed upon amount. Yeah, that's when you get a lawyer. When I protested, he blew up that I didn't come down on the weekends. During the years, I did come down on the weekends and asked for the appropriate amount. He blew up saying I didn't take the risk of starting the company. Dude, you go. Guys, these guys are pussies. You grab lawyers. And by the way, I had someone, you don't take word. You don't take honor word. No, you get it in writing. Okay? Just imagine you're dealing with the devil because you're dealing with his minions, essentially. I joke, I don't believe in the devil. I'm just showing how despicable some boomer boss behavior is. You get everything in writing, and then when he fails to do it, you get the lawyers. I'm not kidding. You spent all these years working there. He didn't spend an inordinate amount of time, but way too much time. You are going to suffer some kind of trauma, or not trauma, but some light variation of PTSD. But even I wasn't that big of a pussy. When people fuck you over, fuck them back. You get after them, man, and you don't tolerate it. Boss loses his shit, you go find another job. You couldn't find another job this entire time? Working for this man ruined my home life to where I was once a happy man with many friends to bitter and angry. Right. Why'd you let him do that? Should have walked away long ago. The job was always fine, but this man was the biggest psycho I've ever met. Fast forward to the present, a company wants to buy his company. I received lawyer representation to where I get a payout should the sale go through. I'm set to receive a significant amount after it sells because my lawyers threatened legal action of verbal agreements not being fulfilled over the years I was a partner at the Cycles Corporation. There you go. Honestly, they're more familiar with the situation than I am. I would go with what they recommend. I know you're not going to ask about that, but I'd be is that the amount they settled on, the number you gave me here? The years in the gulag seem to have paid off. I do not know the tax hit, but I already have, 0 debt and 120,000 in, investments. I wanna leave this dreaded place and seek revenge on the world. Well, don't seek revenge on the world. I don't go to the Philippines or nothing and beat them up over what a boomer did in America. There are good people in the world, don't and I'm not saying expose yourself to them and get the risk of having bad people abuse you some more, but I would give people a shot. Don't take your I mean, yeah, next time you go work for a boomer, sure. By the way, next time you work for any corporate, any employer, Gen X, it doesn't matter. Get Americans are fucking scum. They're fucking scum. Get everything in writing. And when people get a mic, you go, look, you got a micro FU fund, a significant one, right? If you were to get this payoff, you're pretty good to go. All right. So when you go and you take on a job and, they say X, it turns out to be Y, you walk. Where are you? Why are you coming to work? Because you said it was X, it's Y. Go fuck yourself. I don't work for boomer bosses. And you throw that in there. I am the same age as okay, a cultural reference that I'm not going to mention. All right. There's no reason to mention that. My question, assuming I get the money, which isn't guaranteed until it's in my account, I'm leaving this area, and the guy that bought the company is offering me a hybrid job in the Bay Area, which I'm considering. Well, now you got to move out to California. Oh, shit, man. As far as the money, what would you do at 30 years old with the money, assuming you have no debts or dependents or a girlfriend? Well, I can't tell you what to do with money. I'm not licensed. As always, I could give you options. You got to research them further. But these are the options that be on the table no matter what. But well, you're pretty heavy on crypto. Um, I think every young man, this isn't an investment advice. It's I guess a life choice. I think you need to travel and find out where you belong. You've been busting your ass off for way too long here, man, and you need to go out and have a little bit of vacation. Um, and you got no debts or girlfriend. God, I would hate to live in the Bay Area. You couldn't pay. I mean, they'd have to pay me an egregious amount of money. If you had a hybrid job, and let that's a separate question. Let's focus on what to do with the money. You got the same options. You could throw it in the index fund. You could throw it in real estate investment trusts. You could buy a house. I'm against you buying a house because you don't know where you're going to get a job next or where you're going to be stable the next time. I think you also need to do some reconnaissance, including global, to find out where you want to live and then maybe buy a house or some property or some land. Um, you kind of between the money you got saved away now, if you were to get that amount of money afterwards, if you toss that into whatever the S&P 500 index or some well-researched portfolio of mutual funds. That would be enough seed capital that you, by the time you were 65, assuming the stock market doesn't absolutely collapse, you should be fine in terms of retirement. But even I could tell you that you probably want to diversify a little bit into real estate. You want to be skewed all on stocks. This is a conversation for you to have with a financial planner. You have crypto, you don't have any precious metals, maybe get a little bit of precious metals. Um, yeah. I mean, those are kind of only the options I can give you to further research. And you might want to talk to a financial planner. So that's all I can really tell you on the money thing. I was thinking Vanguard ETFs, 80%, 20% cash in case of a market crash. I mean, what the exchange traded funds, which ones? Okay. I think, yeah, you ain't got no stocks. I can say, yeah, stocks should be part of your portfolio. Real estate, maybe not actual physical real estate, but a real estate investment trust. Yes, that those should you probably need precious metals too. How much, what amounts, what specific funds, that I can't tell you. So go talk to a thing. Um, I have a third. Oh, you got an emergency fund and a paid off car as well. Perfect. Additional question. I will pay for this question. I recently got out of a 5-year relationship and know nothing about online dating. Can I send you the 5 picks I use? Let me know if they are adequate. Thanks, Cap. I hope I was concise enough. I'm a longtime listener, sometimes giving super chat. So thank you very much. I could consult you on your online dating, your career. If it's okay, let me know. Yeah, of course. I'm not a moron. I wouldn't ever touch the money. I'll seek a low risk diversification and then get a job for cash flow. Well, jeez, you're so young. You can afford the risk. What you really need, look, if you don't want to go pay, you got 2 options here. Okay. You can go uh with one of these. Okay, you got 3 options. You can pay an actual financial advisor to sit you down and kind of go through and help you out on how you should invest this money to set up a diversified portfolio. I would do a one-time consult, see what that person recommends based on your age, when you want to retire, and when you're expected to die. All right. You could also go with a robo advisor. What's a robo advisor? They're brokerages, like I think Charles Schwab has one. There's let me look them up. I was with one and I really enjoyed it. Wealth Manage, a robo advisor. Hang on. Wealthfront. Yeah, there's Charles Schwab. It wasn't Wealthfront was the one that supported Black Betterment. Betterment. I believe. Oh God, see now I don't want to say it. Was it Betterment? Yeah, let me look it up. Oh, that's Bureau of Land Management. Betterment's post, Black Lives Matter. We could stand with our Black community. Yeah, okay. So it was Betterment that contributed to Black Lives Matter. So I was with Betterment and I left because of that. But a robo advisor, whether it's Wealthfront or Charles Schwab. By the way, Charles Schwab says we're not doing ESG. In case you're looking for something, they have robo advisors, and a robo advisor. There's no financial advisor because all the financial advisor does is take the information, plugs it into a software, a spreadsheet, and a survey, and it says, here's the percent of this fund, the percent of that fund, the percent of this fund, stocks and bonds, and all that. The robo advisor eliminates that. So it says, plug in your own information, and we're not going to pick funds from like if you got a Vanguard financial advisor, they're going to recommend Vanguard funds. Robo advisor doesn't do that. Robo advisor says we just invest in index funds because these fucking professional managers can't beat the index consistently anyway. So a robo advisor goes in, you enter in all the information. It says 25% blue chip mutual fund, 40% S&P 500, this much in bonds, that much in international growth, and you're done. You're fucking done. So maybe you want to go and poke around with one of these robo advisors. And the third thing you can do is go read an investment management book geared towards retirement. And you can learn about diversification and correlation and efficient frontier theory. It wouldn't go that far or deep. See, because then I could tell you about the merits of diversification. I know you might want a little bit of that, but already it's like, oh, Aaron told me to invest everything in rhinoceros tusks. I said, no such thing. I gave you options. Figuring out the allocations across the different asset classes. That's up to you. And you could read a book, or the simplest way is they'll go get a robo advisor. because it's just me at your age. I would not be worried about low risk. I'd be more worried about capital gains and capital preservation. Maybe some dividend index funds or mutual funds. But yeah, you want, and then somewhere along the line, only because you would get rid of your rent expense if you could get a home down the road. That might be something down the road after you, and I'm not kidding, I'd spend 50 grand on traveling over 2 to 3 years, find out where you belong. So there's that. Um, never touch the money secret. The people buying the company really want it, so I'll request a remote job with a 3-year no firing clause contingent on the sale. How else would I know they won't fire me after getting their buyout? You could also go with a non-refundable hiring bonus. Like it's 100,000 non-refundable hiring bonus. That might be another way to do it. And I also think you can say, nope, I'm totally remote. If you need me to come in and check in on the thing, I don't know why the hell they want you to go to the Bay Area, but okay, fine. Oh, that's probably where they're located, I bet. I bet you that's what it is. Okay, it doesn't matter. You say, "Yeah, I'm not doing hybrid." I mean, if you want me there, you're gonna pay for the rent. I'm not fucking living in San Francisco. Really? San Francisco, really? No, I'm not doing that. You're paying for rent. If you want to buy me out of my percentage because I'm part owner, fine. I'll take the money. But you want me to work for you? No, it's gonna be on my terms. Just that's what I would do. You've done enough. Dude, God, they sound like boomers too. Well, come on down to San Francisco. Why? What the fuck are you still doing there? And I don't know if there'd be a no firing clause, but figure out, okay, there's a non-refundable hiring bonus. I'd say 100,000 ought to be good. So if you fire me or anything like that, it costs you. I would absolutely, because here's the thing, your other option is to go find another regular old job and then go travel the world and actually start living life. You might, maybe what they want to keep you on because you have expertise working at this firm. That's why they want to keep you there. They might want you to manage the company. And so I say, okay, think about it. You're going to manage a company or at least consult on it. Like, yeah, let's do like maybe a 3-year term, something short term, more of a consulting role. If you want me to run it, you're going to pay me a shit ton more than that. Um, if they want to keep you on, yeah, I think a hiring bonus, not a 3-year no firing clause. Like if I come on and work for you, there's going to be, and no, and be polite to him. Be so it's like, look, man, I just worked at this place. It's a fucking nightmare. Uh, the old boss has got to be gone. He's got to be gone. And I'll do it probably no more for 3 years unless things really work out. But I'm not living in San Francisco. Come on, man. I'm not. If you need me to fly in every once in a while, okay, fine, I'll do that. You need me to fly out of state, go check out on the thing, cool. But otherwise, I'm remote. If you want to be a formal 40 hours a week, yeah, there's going to be a hiring bonus that's non-refundable. So you got skin in the game. And if they don't like that, and I understand if those terms are not acceptable to you, that's fine. But I'm gonna go and live my life now. I think they probably get it. Like, look at the money you're gonna make. Like, I really don't need to be here. So if you want me to be around here, and you fine. Or maybe more of a, I think you might want to pitch if they want you to work full time and you don't want to, whatever. You say, look, if you need some consulting or whatever, I bill out at $300 an hour plus traveling expenses. If you need me to come in. Otherwise, good luck with your new company that you just bought. Uh, how else will I know they won't fire me after getting the buyout? They're practically begging, so that clause is a small price to them. Absolutely, absolutely. They're a massive company, big in the industry. I'm very lucky they showed up wanting to buy. I finished Curse of the High IQ and will read next Reconnaissance Man as it pertains to me right now. Exactly. I look, here's the deal. I think they need you to at least manage the firm. So yeah, start looking up what it costs living. Here's what you need to do. What does a manager of a company like that get paid adjusted for San Francisco cost of living? Don't be surprised if it's like $300,000, $350,000 a year. And if you're talking that kind of money, it's like, yeah, and I want a $100,000 hiring bonus that's not refundable. So when I tell you X is wrong with this thing or that machine or that doohickey, you're not arguing with me, right? So that's, in other words, you have an opportunity. If you could swing remote work, and I'll come in when you need me, but I'm not living in San Francisco. Sorry, and that's understandable. That should give you the ability to go work remote. And also you put in there, I mean, write these down like, okay, I prefer remote work. Matter of fact, I'm going to insist on it. And there's none of this, well, you need to be in a certain No, I'm going overseas. I'm traveling the United States. I'm finding out where to buy land. I'm finding out where I want to live. I will come in like, once a month, even once a week if you guys are paying for the flights. But I'm not living in the worst fucking Democrat city in the country. Are you nuts? Really need a new location to forget about this. Here's another thing. I think you're just going from where you are now. The state you're in now is not that bad. But it's a bad environment, especially working for that boomer boss. And now you're just going to go to another shitty environment that you're going to be mentally stressed out on top of it. No, man, I honestly, I if it was me, I'd be like, no, I'm not living there. It's not hybrid. Nope. I will come in maybe once a month if you need me, but I do not have an apartment there. You're paying for my flights and it will be remote work. Or, you can I can do a consulting thing. You need me to come in and consult. $300 an hour plus expenses. And yeah. So that's how I'd kind of handle that one. What's funny is you're not licensed, but would give better advice than all my dipshit dude bro friends with CFAs. But yes, I understand why you can't. Well, I'm not licensed. And I don't know well, here's the other thing. A chartered financial analyst, I'm pretty sure they're also not licensed. You got to be like Series 67, Series 66, something like that. You have to be a certified financial planner, or certified financial advisor. And that's certified financial advisor. CFA means chartered financial analyst. But what they should do is give you more or less the same advice as like index investing beats the pros. You're younger, you get a little bit more risk in your portfolio. You're older, you do, but that's all robo advice. You don't even need their advice. It's all algorithms now. It's all formulas. Like the index and robo advisors have defeated all the dude bros. There should not be financial advisors there just shouldn't be. It's just robot formulae. That's it. So it's not like I'm going on some bad, like, yeah, the index typically beats, over the long term, professionally actively managed funds. But I'll tell you this, it's going to be hard for you to screw up this position because you didn't get married, you don't have kids. As long as you don't get married to the wrong woman, at least, you should be fine. Or piss away your money on dumb shit. I do very well with women in person, but don't know the first thing about dating apps or which pics to choose. Can I send you pics and can you let me know if they're somewhat sufficient? I'm very tall and in great shape. Let's okay. And you send over your pictures. Let me tell you what little I know. Listen to you, a bit concerned about that. I've listened to you long enough to know the answers. Be a minimalist, tuck away the money and never touch it. Don't let a woman ruin my life. Look at this guy go. Get remote for cash flow and find a woman abroad. If you want one, seek cheap rents, listen to you, have enough freedom in mind not to deal with these psycho bosses. All right, there you go. As far as women's go, I'm making a Hinge. I heard that that's the best one out of all of them. Had a girlfriend for 5 years with had a girlfriend for 5 years, so I'm a bit out of the dating game. Um, getting remote and abroad is the goal for geographical arbitrage and a good woman. All right, sounds like you want a good woman in your life. All right, let me just tell you right now, the dating apps generally are horrible. They're shit and they're a waste of time. Hinge is the only one I heard from a couple buddies of mine that sounds like it isn't just absolute cancer. Now, you're a tall enough, good looking enough guy, all right? And you face the paradox of letting women know, oh, yeah, I got bought out and now I'm a consultant, which you are, or about to be. You technically are independently wealthy. You could go ahead, try Hinge, but I would not put all your faith in online dating apps. I would keep running your day game and in-person game. So, you're sitting on the toilet, you literally have nothing better to do. Fine, go ahead, do Hinge, but I would, not put all your hopes in it and keep doing because what you said you do okay in the day game. Oh, like pictures. I do very well with women in person. We'll keep doing that. Really, if you're doing well with women in person, you can use a dating app, sure, fine. But let's take a look. All right. So here's a picture of you. Yeah, you can see in this picture where you're golfing, you're in shape. God, you are a tall, lanky fucker. Look at you. Holy shit, look at them legs. They go forever. No homo. All right, here's another picture of you. Yeah, you're a handsome. Yeah, you are young. Handsome fellow there. All right. Okay, there's another one. Where the hell you are? Looks like you're hiking. Oh, I should look at these in terms. Okay, so that's you golfing, that's you sitting. I don't like this one with you sitting. You kind of your smile is kind of I don't know. You look 40% like a psychopathic murderer. Not a full 100%. You just look like, oh, that guy might maybe there's a 40% chance he's killed people. I'm being extreme. I just don't like your smile on that one. This one you hiking, pretty good. You're showing off your muscles there. You're smiling, kind of a goofy face, but that's all right. Looks like you're sweating, so that's good. Um, keep this one that's black and white, because you do look tall as hell in there, and girls love a tall guy. All right, so I'm okay with your golf picture, but you ain't showing your face. They don't know what your face looks like. This one with you and your buddy, I don't know what the hell you're looking at. You're looking over some kind of field. Who are you? Which one are you? Don't do this chick shit where there's a bunch of people in the thing. And the girls got to figure out which one is you. This one with your boys looks like you're at a wedding or something. I like that one, but you should put a big arrow over you so the girls know which one you are. That's a good one. All right. These are okay, but you need to do a lot better. So, what I'm going to recommend you do, just because I don't have it handy, I think I don't even have it here. I think I got it in Vegas. Um, I'm not trying to get a sale for the guy. He's got enough money. I would go get Rich Cooper's book, Unplugged Alpha, and go through his step by step on how to set up an online dating profile. I do know you get one picture where you're golfing, okay, and you don't get to see your face. Now, they got to see your face every other time, all right? This one where you're sitting down with the plant next to you, it's a it's a fine picture, but your face kind of like pothead. 40% chance you murdered someone. I'm kidding. It's just you're not like, hey, you want to like, hey, how you doing? Like, yeah, like, like you just laugh, like you're a fun, happy guy. This you're like, hey, yeah, nice tits. That's the look you got there. Like, yeah, I'd stick something between those, and that's not. You want a laughing stunner smile. All right. A great way to get a laughing stunner smile is to fake laugh, like, and then you got that there. Good. That and then just get a couple pictures. Um, the hiking one. Look, the hiking one, you got a great smile. That's the kind of smile I'm talking about. Uh, you're active there. You got a nice dress up picture. You got a goofy, humbling picture. You got a nice picture that makes you look tall. I like that one. Get rid of this picture of you and your buddy who no one can see your face. And if I recall, now look, if you got abs, or maybe if you don't have abs, you got a muscle shirt, got to show a little skin. So go to the gym. If you got abs, shirtless, like you at a pool, um, doing something fun, doing something zany. It's to show it off. If you don't have abs, you got some good arms, right? Put on a well tight fitted muscle shirt. Hit the gym, get jacked, kind of flex, but make it look like you're not flexing to make it look really good. All right. You need a little cheesecake in there. And then if you got a nephew, preferably a niece, girl's like, oh my God, a little girl, a dog. You need the cutesy pick. Okay. You need to put a friend's got a little kid, a dog. Go rent a dog. You can make up some bullshit. Go get a dog for a day. You got a friend with the dog. Gotta be cute. None of these fucking poodles. Poodles are ugly as sin. They're all curly hair and ugh. Ugh. You want like a French bulldog. You want something cute. A puppy. A puppy of any kind would be. Get a puppy. Don't do say, huh? No, you want to walk with it or like just being kind of posing with the little puppy or a little girl. Like if you got a little niece, have her dress up in a little dress. You put on a nice suit or a nice attire and you hold her hand and you come up with some bullshit. You're like, who's a little girl? Oh, that's my niece. Where were you going? Oh, we were going to a little dance they had at her school. Oh, and then they never meet the niece. What dance? What do you tell? Oh yeah, the dance. Right. Totally didn't just have her dress up and pose with, Uncle Charlie to get girls online. But you know what I'm talking. You need a cute picture of you with a cute thing. Preferably a little girl, because girls like to see that you have the potential to be a father. I'm not kidding. I'd walk Lucifer and Geronimo around, and every woman, oh my God, they're so cute. It's like, gee whiz, what the hell? Why didn't someone tell me about this before? And if no little child is available to you, you go find a puppy or a little dog or a cute dog. No ugly dogs, no Rottweilers, no pit bulls, some cute little thing, a pug, French bulldog, like a golden retriever, just some funny looking cute dog. And that you need that. You need that more than you need the jacked picture of you either shirtless or a tight fitted shirt. All right. Yeah, so there's a lot of room, and get rid of that picture where if they can't see your face, no. And then you gotta get your smile down, man. Get your smile down. And then I think that'd be good enough. I think that'd be good enough. But if you really want a real good, because Rich has been in online dating, I haven't. He went through a lot more strategy and details, especially in the description and everything than I just remember the types of pictures, of which you got about half. And there you go. All right. Now, did I? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. I mean, you're a good looking kid. Your fashion's pretty good too. What are you, one of these weirdos that don't hike with socks? What's with you kids not wearing socks with the hiking? My God. This isn't in our day, we wore socks. Why are you wearing socks? You could get blisters. Yeah, do what you want, you crazy kids. All right, there you go. Let me wait, hold it. Pics. Yeah, yeah, that's what I do. That's what. And just so you know, like in this picture where you're sitting down, you got okay, it's okay to have a little bit of background, but man, that plant has more real estate on this picture than you do. You're not really the focus of the picture. So you kind of I'm not saying you got to do a close up, but kind of make yourself the main theme of the picture. All right. We got any super chats? Let's go to the super chats. We got two. Big Shell 007, $2. Leftist purging green energy. Invest in horse and buggy. What do you mean? Oh, pushing green energy. Well, they've always pushed for green energy. And Josh Hilton, he says, hang 10 for $5. Thank you, Josh. That's it. All right. I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Oh, link below is all my links to my books and Amazon affiliate and courses. Toodles.